G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Dinkum on episode 281, and it is the first day of winter, so we've got a lot of work to do. Yeah, as you can see, the day is looking very foggy indeed, and I'm sure it's going to be very cold very soon. In actual fact, I am dressed for the weather. It is a little bit cold here as well in real life in Australia, at least where I'm living, so yeah, it's very appropriate. Thank you very much for all of the people who have left comments with the sort of episode where I was testing some of the audio. A lot of you guys said that you didn't really notice any, additional noise or anything like that that affected the video. That is really good to know. So that means I can, get rid of all of the chilly feelings when I play this game. I can be a little bit toasty in this room. I'm gonna just quickly move Spike because I don't want him running into any crocs back there. He seems to be in a pretty dangerous location. Speaking of danger and the boys, I do want to perhaps maybe work on fixing up the jetty at the back of the house, just so that we can make it a little bit safer. I'm thinking maybe we do need to sort of fence things off a tiny bit more, and maybe actually put a gate in there. So we'll think about doing that at some point. We've got 4 big chicken eggs. Is that because Ed has settled in? Let's check. Yes, okay, so his hearts are getting a little bit too high here. I'm gonna sell Ed right now, and I guess we're gonna have to get Ed the 5th. I think it's Ed the 5th. So anyway, let's sell off Ed. It was very nice to have you, Ed, but we're gonna have to get another one. Get you rebought and reset, and hopefully we can get some more small eggs. Now, I say that this is going to be a very busy day because we're going to have to rethink all of our crops. And, despite things looking really nice right now, things are probably just going to die out tomorrow. The pumpkins are probably still going to grow though, so we're going to have to just leave the pumpkins alone. But yeah, all of this, like tomato and the temporary wheat that's in place, we're gonna have to sort of do stuff about all of that. Let's just figure out what we need to do here. So sugarcane's completed. Let's actually grab the scythe and see if we can replace the sugarcane over that side. Now I'm trying to think of whether or not I do want to actually replace the sugarcane. I know I've been saying this for a while now, but perhaps maybe it's time for us to dig deep and actually do a large farm of sugarcane. So we could do that actually. I don't know if 268 sugarcane seeds is going to be enough, but I suppose, even if it's not, it won't hurt to get it started. And yeah, we can always sort of make up some of the other seeds later on. So I think that's going to be the plan, guys. We'll get rid of all the sugarcane that's already grown and replace it with something else. Meanwhile, we'll wait for some of the other sugarcane to fully mature and then do the same when they're ready. So let's just grab all of that, and obviously we do want to plant whatever we can over here just to make sure that we have, the fertilizer going, or we're keeping the fertilizer going. Okay, I think everything is looking fine. We just need to sort of tear down a whole bunch of stuff and actually, plot out what we're going to do for winter. Let's drop this back here. We'll just deal with the animals first. Make sure that everyone's looked after. Speaking of looking after animals, oh yeah, we've got a bunch of quandongs already, which is good. And let's drop some of our quandongs here. There you go. And one more for Jet over here. And where did the boys go? Do we have any meat? No, let's just quickly grab some meat here. Got a nice Maggie here, let's quickly drop that. Okay, so Ein's over here, let's quickly feed Ein and we'll find Spike. I think he's just sitting over here looking at the big pond, the big billabong, and hopefully staying out of trouble. Definitely don't see any crocs around here, which is good. But yeah, hopefully he doesn't manage to stray somewhere inside. You know what? I'm a little worried. Let's let's just excuse me, bring him back. Mate, if you want to play in the water, we've got some water here. We've built this place specifically for you guys. Alright, so let me chuck some of our other tools back. Alright, and we should actually check our crab pots here. Okay, one old key. Not bad, I suppose. Speaking of old keys, yesterday was a really good day for old keys. We found so many doing the dredging, so I'm gonna continue that activity, but you know, obviously not today, as we've got our hands full. So yeah, at the very least, I'm probably going to just complete all of the farming here. So corn we definitely need to keep, but everything else can go. I'm just gonna have a look at what we can grow once more for winter. So we've got kale, we've got carrots, and we've got corn, and I think that's it, right? So kale and carrot. Let's actually bring these seeds with us. And yeah, it might actually also be a good idea for us to go into town and see if we can, I guess, check out Rain's place to see if we can buy some more seeds, because I suspect we might not have enough. That'll give us a chance to just put stuff away as well. So quickly do that. Didn't want to do that. Let's just quickly split that. Get that going, and we should actually drop some sugar in here while we have the chance. Okay, let's check Rain's shop. Okay, so we've got plenty of kale seeds. Why don't we just grab some of this kale? Bloody expensive, this kale. I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of kale in real life. Not really my type of veg, but some people are crazy for it. I know it's really healthy for you, though. I'll eat kale every now and then. Excuse me, we've got more sugarcane. And I'm thinking I'll probably buy some more right now, because if we do decide to make a start on the large farm, we're gonna need a whole heap of it. Ooh, got really lucky here with an opal. Let's actually chuck some more cash in here. And Yeah, okay, there's nothing in here actually. Let's just chuck our seafood in there. I forgot about the spinifex that we were carrying the other day, so I just want to quickly put that away as well. And oh goodness me, alright. And I've also got the diving helmet, which I probably just want to store right here. Okay, cool. I think we're ready. Let's just quickly go back. And yeah, let's do what we need to do with the farm. I mean, there's plenty of things to do right here as well. We do need to sort of harvest all of the bottle brush just after some meat as well, because we are sort of running a little bit low for the boys. So we've got to remember to try and get some more as we go. Let's grab this and chuck this right there. Okay, so let's start with the farm closest to the house first. So I think maybe the easiest way is for us to just use the chainsaw to tear everything down. And yeah, I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do here. I feel like perhaps maybe we might just keep things tidy and just have one type of crop growing in a lot of these plots, since there's nothing that we really need to grow that grows on stakes anyway. So I think that's probably you know, just an easy way to sort of manage everything. So maybe we'll go with kale here, because this is such a big plot. And yeah, the carrots, yeah, I feel like we're probably gonna run out of carrots very quickly, but we'll see how we go. I just want to be able to still maintain like all of the plots at the same sort of timing. So now we're starting to bank up all of that fertilizer. It's becoming very, very useful now, because we can really you know, go ham with a lot of the fertilizer to just fertilize everything. I don't know if I really want to fertilize the large farms though. I mean, it could be useful to do, but I guess it's not necessary, right? Alright, so our kale patch is looking nice. In terms of what we've got going here, I think I'm gonna let the tomatoes die out, and then we'll deal with this patch tomorrow. That way we'll give Rain a chance to sort of stock different types of seeds. Hopefully we can buy some more carrot seeds, because perhaps maybe we can grow some carrots in this small space. But anyway, let's continue. Again, same thing here. I'll just perhaps let a lot of this die out, because I just don't want to accidentally get rid of some pumpkins that are growing, so we'll leave that for the moment. And yeah, we'll work on this section right here. So I reckon we'll go with more kale here. Just gonna need to get rid of everything though. Righto, kale going in. I think in the previous winters I haven't really grown that much kale, and I feel like we don't really have a lot in storage. So hopefully this time around we can fix that and we can actually have a whole bunch of kale growing, and hopefully we won't have a shortage of any kale whatsoever. I think that could potentially be some more kale. Although we do need to get rid of this entire plot over here. And this one as well. Let's actually just get it done. Oh yes, here we go. I thought I'd put my fertilizer away for some reason, but anyway, we'll fix that up. And I think we'll go with some carrots in this one. So let's break out the carrot seeds. Alright, very good. And also need to work on this one right here. Or should we be growing more corn? Because that's also an idea, right? Perhaps maybe what I can do is actually replace the sugarcane over here with corn once the sugarcane's fully grown. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. Alright, let's get rid of all of this. And I reckon we'll go carrots in this one as well. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think this will be like half carrots, half kale, I think. So we'll just do 50-50. Alright, and just need to fix up the fertilizer and let's chuck these in now. Okay, let's break out the carrots for the other side. Alright, there we go. Not a bad start for the winter, I would say. Obviously there's still a little bit of work to be done with some of the other patches where the pumpkins are growing currently, but we'll get to it, no doubt. Yeah, just making one last inspection. Make sure that we've done everything that we needed to do. Alright, so with all of the farming completed, I think we can move on to other things. And yeah, perhaps maybe it is about getting the sugarcane going. I thought I just bought some sugarcane seeds. Oh, actually no, I didn't pick up the ones from here. Yes, okay, I was panicking a little bit there. Alright, and have I gotten fertilizer going? No, I haven't. Let's actually do that. So I think we're going to have to use bones today. Bones and vombat poos, that's fine. Ooh, and we've got a couple from the worm farms as well. It's nice. Okay. Chuck that back there. Right. So now that everything is complete here, I think I probably just want to go back to the workshop for a moment. There's a few things that we need to do there. Firstly, we do need to craft some fences so that we can get the large farm actually going. Because we obviously do need to fence everything off. But also we do need to craft some sprinklers. Oh no. I just realized. But our bronze sprinklers, or copper sprinklers rather. Sorry, I'm calling it bronze because I've been playing another game called Valheim, and bronze is a big thing in Valheim, and My mind keeps thinking about how we can get some more bronze. But anyway, sorry, back to the farm, just to quickly grab the sprinklers, because we're going to need a whole bunch. I can't remember how many sprinklers we used for the large farm last time, but we're going to need to sort of replicate that amount. We've got 7 here, that's pretty decent. I'm guessing we might need at least 1 more, potentially. Who knows, we might have another sprinkler lying around somewhere. Maybe at John's place. Can always take a peek. But yeah, I also just wanted to make sure that we were harvesting all the stuff over here that we were that we needed to harvest. Let's actually get some more sugar grinding. All right, good stuff. So we can probably make some brews today as well. Do we want to just go with these, or should we do some other stuff like, you know, fruits and whatnot? I'm sure we can make like banana jams, can't we? Yes, we can. I'm not entirely sure if we have ever made banana jams, but to be fair, it does sound kind of disgusting though, banana jams. Doesn't sound very appealing to me, but hey, with a lot of foods, you know, you shouldn't really knock it until you actually try it, because you never know. Alright, so let's start getting some more fencing. Maybe we'll start with some Spinifex resins first. Alright. Good stuff. Let's just put the Spinifex away. We'll keep the resins with us, and yeah. I don't know how many batches of the fences we will need, but let's just do... Oh, I don't know. Should we start with like that much? We can always go with more later on if we really need it. Which means I'll just hang on to the ingredients for it. You never know. We may actually need some more, and we can always craft them at the farm, because we've got a workbench over there. Let's check out what we need for the sprinklers. If I can bloody find the things. Our recipe list is getting really, really long. Actually, I've never really noticed, but there are all these tabs that you can sort of filter out to certain things. Would this be farming? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, maybe I should actually use this for once. What is this, though? See that? And unfortunately, if you hover over it, it doesn't exactly say what this is, but apparently there is an entire category of things that I have not unlocked even a single recipe for, so curious. Yeah, anyway, I'm sure it will happen in due course. Let's, again, come back here. Let's take a look at the advanced sprinklers. We need iron bars, gears, springs, hot cylinders, yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. Quartz crystals. Alright, let's just convert what we've got currently. So we're gonna need a whole bunch more iron bars. Let's just get the smelting process going. Can we smelt this in there? Yes, yes we can. Cool, nice. I wonder if you can make like a Baconium or a sprinkler that would, you know, water like I don't know how many tiles, like 5 tiles out or something like that each side. That would be cool. Alright. Yeah, let's get all the things that we need here. So, old springs and hot cylinders. There we go. So I think it's just the iron bars that are limiting us right now. Okay, there we go. Let's just wait for all of this to complete. Oh, and this as well. What? I got 2 iron bars from that. What? Okay. Wait a second, guys. Let me just... So if we pop this in... Yeah, okay, we've gone down to 54. So it only takes 5, and it produces 2 bars. What? Okay, alright, okay. That is kind of a game changer, because that means we can spend less iron ores to get the same amount. Ah, that is so good. Alright, I want more blast furnaces now, guys. Perhaps maybe what we should do is actually get rid of some of the old furnaces and maybe just have like 2 blast furnaces, perhaps? That way we've got a little bit more space back. I mean, we can always keep the normal furnaces though. Maybe we can just set up another blast furnace over here. Oh wow, okay. It makes all of these other furnaces a little bit obsolete though, right? But anyway. Yeah, maybe I'm thinking we could get rid of a couple of them and then put like the 2 blast furnaces here and here instead. That way we've got like the most efficient working stuff closer to the workbench. But yeah, anyway, future plans. I'm obviously not going to be using those Baconium ores and bars to get more blast furnaces immediately, because I'm keen on actually getting upgraded power tools instead. But it could be something that we just sort of constantly work towards, so we have a reason to keep going into the second tier of deep mines. That's how I sort of look at it anyway. Anyhow, let's continue converting our sprinklers over here. You know, if we go overboard with the amount of sprinklers that we have, that's okay, I suppose, because we can always use spare sprinklers for other stuff. So, let's chuck one more in. Nice. Okay, so we've got 7 advanced sprinklers. I'm going to do a check on John's place to see if we've got another one hidden away somewhere. Just put some of those back, and yeah, I suspect we're going to need the compactor and the dirt printer to work on this large farm. I'm not entirely sure if we'll actually get it all complete today. Actually, one thing that I didn't consider is whether or not we've got any tasks to do. Let me have a look. Okay, so we need 8 iron paths. And Milburn wants that shipment, so we're gonna need a whole bunch more iron actually, and we are actually running very low on iron right now. Maybe we could do with a trip into the first tier of deep mines and look for both rubies and iron, perhaps. Let me check on how much is required for a pathway. 1 bar for... oh, hang on. No, we just need 8 paths, and I believe 1 bar will actually make 8. So That's not bad. Let's actually do that. Nice. Okay. Put that all away, and let's see if we can find Milburn right now. Complete this, and make sure it's done and dusted. I think it might actually be in the Tucker box, so let's quickly visit. No, he's not here either. So he must be out and about somewhere. It is really dark around here, actually. So come to think of it, perhaps maybe it might be a good idea to get some lights installed in the farm, just so that we can see a little bit better. Maybe even those like street lamps and stuff. Where are you, Milburn? Ah, there he is. Okay. Good stuff. Let's have a chat. Some scary things come out at night. I did that thing for you, mate. Oh, Bonza, you crafted 8 iron paths for me? I sure did. There you go. Thanks a lot, Blue. When I put up that post, I knew you'd be the one to pull through for me. Here's your 8,000 dink. Good on you, mate. Alright, so... I think the only thing that we need to really worry about is getting a move on the farm, or the big farm. It's actually going to be Milburn's birthday in 11 days, so we've got to keep that in mind. Yeah, I was sort of really wanting to have a look at the calendar for winter because, you know, like I wanted to just make sure that it wasn't anyone's birthday on the 1st of the month, but it looks like we've got plenty of time before someone's birthday is actually coming up. Again, bandstand. Have no idea what the bandstand does, guys, because it doesn't seem like anyone's celebrating their birthdays there. Wow, there's so many things in here. So many things that I probably don't really want, but does the recycling bin get full and like do we always have to clear it is probably the better way of asking it, because if we do, then obviously, you know, I'll continuously do that, but yeah, if it just resets every now and then, that's also fine, because I don't know if I can always be bothered trying to clear all of this stuff up. A cooked cactus fig. If I'm not mistaken, that's one of the things that Theo likes. But anyway, I think we've got all the things that we need. Let's set out to the large farm and let's start planning things over there. It is late, so I'm kind of sort of starting things a little bit late. But that's okay. We can always spend just a tiny little bit of the night doing some back-breaking work. Okay, well, looks like the wheat is ready for harvest as well. Okay, so my plan is to literally just maybe duplicate the farm on this side, because that would make things really efficient in terms of utilizing the same water tank. So we won't actually need to get another water tank going, and we won't need to get another set of scarecrows going on this side at least. We will need more scarecrows on the other side though. I think that doesn't sound like a bad plan, to be honest. So let's do this. Let's clear stuff up. Obviously we're going to need to spend a lot of time replanting, and that will happen, definitely. But yeah, let's do this. Alright. Looking good. Question is, do I want to play around with elevation or not? I suppose it doesn't really matter, right? So I think what I'll do is I'll probably keep the elevation at one soil up, I think. I think that's what this is. Yeah, so I'll get rid of some of this soil here. Let's do that. Actually, I need to get rid of this tree. Okay, and now let's use the compactor. Might just quickly transfer some of this soil across. There we go. Okay, things are looking good. Compactor needs a bit of a charge though, sometime very soon. That's fine. There's no rush to do that. I reckon maybe I'm also just going to clear up a little bit of this soil over here because we're going to need some space for the roads. And speaking of the roads, we're probably going to have to sort of fix some of this up as well. So let's just quickly do that. As I said, back-breaking work to finish up the day. Righto, so I think what we have going is we've got a couple of sprinklers sort of going this way. So if we sort of want to plan for that, that's going to be the most ideal, but we definitely don't have enough fences, I think, but maybe what we'll do is we'll just start with putting the fencing lengthwise first, and that way we can sort of easily sort of lay down the sprinklers later on. Okay, looks good. And now we'll just go this way. Let me just chuck a couple of our sprinklers down. We definitely need to make probably one more sprinkler. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, so we definitely needed 8. I completely forgot to check if there was another advanced sprinkler hidden away somewhere near John, but that's okay. We'll check back either tomorrow, or we can always just craft another one, to be honest. That's also fine. So 1, 2, there we go. 1, 2, yeah, okay, that definitely looks like the right spot. Cool. I just realized, but we're gonna need to do a bit of work with the tractor, so I won't worry too much about blocking that off for now. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's the right distance. And one more. So 1, 2, sprinkler goes here. 1, 2, 1, 2, sprinkler goes here. 1, 2. Yep. Okay. Let's get rid of that. A couple of wattle seeds. We may as well place this back down immediately. Okay, good stuff. Let's maybe just chuck a few more fences down. And I think we're going to be calling it a night after this, guys, because it's not like we're really desperate on getting all of the sugarcane up and running right now. So we could probably wait until tomorrow to complete this project. And yeah, just make sure that everything's sort of operating as it should. Yeah, actually we almost got the right amount of fences. I'm not entirely sure if this might be 8 fences right here. It could potentially be, or maybe we might be off by 1 or 2. But yeah, we'll place the sprinklers down tomorrow and get the job done then. Because we also will then need to operate the actual tractor and actually get things sort of in the ground, so to speak. Actually, I'm just trying to think. Oh yeah, it's okay. I was sort of thinking if we really wanted to maximize it, we should actually get the soil, you know, processed or tilled right now. But that's okay. We can wait on you know, on the sugar. That's fine. I'm not in a rush to make all of the sugar anyway. Alright. I think we're good. Let's just chuck some poos away so we've got a little bit of space tomorrow morning. Plenty of billy buttons, probably don't need it, so just gonna throw that away. Spinifex tuft, that's alright. It's just one, so that's fine. Yeah, everything else is looking okay. I completely forgot to put the old gears away, but we'll get to it tomorrow. So yeah, busy day today. A lot of farming, both personal farm and also the big farm, or upgrading the big farm. And hopefully we'll be done with upgrading the big farm tomorrow. And yeah, maybe we can get a few things other than that done as well. But hope you enjoyed this episode. As usual, leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.